Okay, welcome back everybody to wolfquest Anniversary Edition, Episode 4. Last time, things were pretty relaxed. We had one predator attack, I believe, that we survived. All pups survived last episode. We did some hunting, that went really well. And we decided that we were going to have to most likely plan for a den move in Episode 4. So that's what we're preparing for mentally right now. So without further ado, let's jump right into the game. Okay, right where we left off, we fed everybody and we were playing with the pups. We do kind of need to sleep again, but we were talking about doing a den move because our fleas were getting kind of out of control. They're above 50%, I believe. And if I remember correctly, we were talking about moving to this den because this is the closest one and it moves us closer into the middle of our territory. It's also a little bit further north, and the reason why I want to start moving northern is because that's the part of the map I like to play on in the end game part. So we have a look here. Almost all of our pups are 11 pounds, almost. As I said, our fleas are over 50%. We have a carcass up there right now, right on the edge of our territory. We don't need to eat. What we need to do really is get some sleep. But what I want to do is I want to go up this way, have a look at this hex. Maybe we'll hunt along the way, we'll see. I don't know if we'll see anything along the way. We don't necessarily have to hunt along the way, but we can if we want to. Our pack affiliacy is not too low, so they should be okay for this little excursion north as me and Dane prepare for the den move. The best thing I can do is to come back with a lot of food when we get ready to make the move, because we'll need to feed them along the way. We won't really be able to go and hunt, let's say. Even though you can hide them in grass and go and hunt. You don't want to go too far away from them to have to do that. So we're going to avoid that at all costs. We're going to try and have enough food to make the journey. We're picking the closest possible one for this first move, and hopefully that'll be okay. Really hoping it's going to work out and we're not going to have too much tragedy. I've never played the game on challenging before. This is my first run in challenging. So where I've been playing on easy, I haven't really had any predator attacks while I'm moving my pups from den to den, because predator attacks don't happen quite as often when you're playing on easy. They still happen, but just not as frequently. We're still pretty much surviving on rabbits. It is the only abundant food that we have found the last 2 episodes. I'd like to have this one. It's at 50%, but I don't know if I can really get it right now because it's still over. It's still pretty decently theirs. But hopefully we won't get ourselves in too much trouble going this way. I'm also still looking for more potential dens that are in like really good spots, because we might want to move to them. We have this one that's it's not a good option, but if we're in a pinch, sure. Another rabbit. Any hunting that we do, I don't know if the rabbits count, but any hunting in terms of elk and mule deer and whatnot, they help strengthen our claim on particular hexes. Wherever we make the kill, typically. Hopefully we don't get attacked trying to take this hex. I see it. I see it. Yes, okay. Now we've got another one just for our own. That's wolves. That's definitely wolves. that would make... that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense at all. That's not their territory. That's ours. The heck? Unless it's coyotes. It is coyotes. Thought that was weird. Whoa. That's a stag herd, though. We don't want to do that, because we could get injured. And another rabbit, of course. Where would we be without our rabbits? There's just no way to catch up with them. This is a young buck. Minor... oh, shoot! A bruised jaw, strength, and eating speed are reduced. Well, that's not good. But it is a good way to show off how that's going to look here under the injuries. We have a minor injury. It's taking away 2 strength right now. It's a minor injury, so it should heal fairly fast. I'm a little bit surprised at the mule deer, but then again, it's a minor injury. It shouldn't be too bad. Kind of goes into what I was saying in terms of not attacking and not putting ourselves in unnecessary danger. Because now that injuries are a thing, we have to be so careful, because a major injury could cost us the run. We might never be able to hunt even the weakest of deer or the weakest of elk. We can't really sacrifice any speed. We kind of need what we have. We're actually really lucky it was just a bruised jaw that we got out of that. But it was a young buck, so I'm not surprised that we ended up getting an injury out of it, because they're going to be stronger than the does. We don't have a lot of food for them, but we're mostly coming back home to sleep, not really to feed them. They shouldn't be that hungry. They're not. Okay, well that's not so bad. The food is there. I'll give them a chance to top up if they want to. Dane's up there for some odd reason. The whole world is dangerous and all they want to do is walk away. At any rate, we're gonna sleep. And see what happens after that. We sleep outside the den to keep our flea situation under control until we can move dens. And we need to make a kill before we can do that. Or we need to go back to our other carcass and feed off that before we start the move. Oh, this is a really pretty color. I never really noticed it before. Nice gray color. Do a bit of howling to get our Pachyphyllaceae up. We'll put them back in the den again, and we'll venture out to see if we can find some food. We might go back up here and get... oh, wow, they're taking that hex from us. We just picked that one up. Maybe we're gonna have to go back up there and fix that. I don't know. Well, we could probably make it. We'll see. We should really get food first. Now I'm kind of wondering what we should do. We might just have to head north and fix that first. We still have our injury, of course. We weren't able to sleep that off completely. Well, let's go see what we can do. Who knows? We might run into some easier prey. We do have to get some food before we can make the journey to the new den. Make sure Dane is actually following, and he is not. Now he should trail us. Regardless of what we find now, I'm probably going to need his help because of the injury. I've never played with an injury before, so I don't really know, especially in challenging, how bad that's going to be. The center of your territory pretty much stays really good because you're howling around your den a lot. You're running back and forth to the edges, and every time you enter a hex, spending time in that part of your territory helps. These are mule deer. This is a complete waste of time because they're way too fast for us. So, rabbit it is. those are stags. That's pointless. I'm already injured, so it's pointless to even try it. And I know it's pointless to try. We could have a look around for this den, though. It's fairly far. Random things have the, like, most collision on it. It's really strange. There's a den around here somewhere. It's definitely going to be an open den, I think. So I don't see anything, like, that really stands out. Thought it would have been that way. But I guess not. Unless that's it. Oh, that's definitely it. 100%. Just gotta get a little... I've used this den before, actually. I really like it. It has the same disadvantage of the one that we're currently using, though, where your mate will put the food on top of the den. And that'll drag the pups away from the entrance. I'm sprinting a lot again, which I keep forgetting is burning up our energy. Trying to make my way slowly towards this carcass. I don't imagine there's much left to it, but hey. It might be our best bet right now. I keep sneaking in little sprints. I don't know if that's better or worse. That's just a little fox. Okay. There's still a nice bit of this left. I think I pulled off a chunk instead of eating some. No, I didn't. It's all good. There's actually a bit of this carcass left. I'm really surprised. I was hoping... There's Dane. Come on, bud. Aren't you hungry too? Yeah, you could use a bite to eat. Here's some food. Shoo, Crow. Shoo. Okay. Eat up, Dane. This might be the last time that we get to eat on this carcass, so we should get the best out of it we can. And now, I guess we are ready for our excursion. We don't have a lot of rest, but that's probably not that big of a deal. I don't know if we should... maybe we should sleep before we go. Because if we do have to fight off a predator attack and we don't have enough stamina, that could be problematic and maybe even dangerous. So we might be better off going with our original plan and making sure that... And the pups had to be really rested too. I should reiterate that if they get tired along the way, we have to carry them, that's going to be a big problem. Hello, small children. How are you? Gonna give you a good meal. You're very well rested, but I am not. That'll top you up, and then I can feed you after we sleep, and then we can give it a go. We have no choice but to try. That's it. We have to try. Can't stay here. What is this den called? The hideout. Okay, okay. Everybody's had a little bit to eat, so let's have a good sleep. And we're gonna hope for the best. I only see 4 kids. There's the... Okay, there's the 5th one. It's okay. What was that little noise? I hate when I hear different noises that I don't know what they mean. Oh, my minor injury healed. That's good. That's even better than before. Okay, that's gonna have to be enough sleep for us. Oopsie daisies. We're gonna get you nice and fed. Open up the map. This is where we're gonna go. That's the one. I don't like that that's deteriorated, but we can fix that after. That's okay. That's not that bad. We'll be able to survive that. And now... the worst of it. You want to move to a new home? We have no choice. You're off to a new den. Check the map for locations of potential dens you've discovered. Will appear on the compass. Decide which one you want, lead your pups home. Watch out for predators as you travel. Now we don't want to run. managed to trot though, so that's okay. And we have to go in this direction. Kind of. Or this way. Come on now, everyone. We're stone. Oh, he's ahead. Gonna try and make sure we are on track for the right den. This way. We can lose them. So we're gonna want to be careful. I only see 3. 4. Where's the other one? 5. We're good. Up this hill. Their energy's holding strong. They're managing to keep up. That's good. The new den should be just ahead. I never came to look at it to see what it looks like. It might be an open den. If it is, we'll just deal with it, I guess. Not much we can do if it's in... yeah, it's an open den, I think. It's just beyond here. We should be getting pretty much there now. Is it an open den? It is, okay. It's a hole in the ground, but it's fine. Here we are. Evaluate possible den. This is a wooded den. Trees provide coverage, so that'll get us away from the eagles. But we won't have as much opportunity to spot predators, but that's okay. We want this one. We do have to dig out holes, which is a neat little feature. There we go. Great. And I guess we'll call this one... dyslexia. Yeah, there we go. The lair. Beautiful. We found a new home. We'll call this home till your journey... yeah, okay, to the new... or if we decide to move again. We shouldn't have to move again, but we'll see how that all goes. That actually went incredibly well. We didn't see any predators. We only used like 40% of their energy, which is great, so we didn't have to carry any of them. That went great. That couldn't have gone better if we tried to make it go better. I'm serious. That went phenomenal. Now, we're gonna put them in the den, because we do have to fix up some territory. We have lots of energy, and they are well fed, so I mean, they should be fine. This den might not be as visually appealing. I think it's this way. Yes. This den might not be as visually appealing as the one we were just at, but it's home nevertheless. And we have coverage now in terms of aerial attacks. Since we didn't fare very well in the last one, rest in peace Daisy, hopefully this den serves us better in that sense. Oops, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to send you away. Okay, that's better. Now, where should we go now? We could go all the way over. We're gonna hide these because that's gonna get confusing. We could go all the way over here and take that, or we could take this one just to the west. I think I would prefer to take one closer. That way we can tidy up our... if we let those two go, it'll get a little bit more shape to it. The shape that I originally wanted, which was a rounder territory. Bison. We're gonna avoid the bison. Avoid the bison. The bison are death. And sprinting again! Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Oh, I can turn on this though. This is good. Come on. How many hexes did I have to cross? Ooh, well, we could do that one. That one's only 38%. Those are mule deer. I don't want to do that. We've never successfully done that once. We've been having a lot of luck with taking new hexes ever since you know, the disaster of the first episode, we've managed to pull this off every time that we've tried it since. So, I mean, our luck's not terrible. Oh, there it is. Put down our own. A little bit of howling. This way. Oh! Oh, this is good. Nope, too much health. Too much health. Too much health. Oh, trampled a little. I gotta find one with not very much. Too much! Sugar. A bruised rib. Okay. No big deal. Well, I guess we'll have to go back because we can't stay up here. We're on the edge of the map anyway, so that's probably not great. We're not starving, neither are our children. I couldn't find one with a low amount of health. It was kind of weird. We'll just head back this way now and slowly towards the den and see if we can find some other food along the way. You never know. Maybe we'll find some more elk and they'll be less beefy. We do have another injury now, though. This just reduces our stamina, although it has 0 total reduction. So I guess it's a pretty minor injury. Ah, that's not so bad then. Oh, that's affiliate seed. I thought that was my wakefulness. Now that's over there. That's 16%. I was gonna say that's a lot for over 80%. Tiny bar. Okay, no big deal. We can probably run west after this and see if there's any elk over on that side that we can hunt. Would really be beneficial to me if the ungulates were born. I'm not really sure what's going on. You normally get a notification when your pups reach 10 pound, 15 and then 20. They should soon be born regardless. Oh, it's a rabbit. I have to get some sort of achievement for the number of rabbits eaten per one game. Even if we were to find some elk now, it would be pointless because we can't fight them anyway. Oh, look at my health. That costed us more than I thought it would. But that's okay. That'll heal overnight. We got 2 injuries this episode. I'm a little bit surprised, to be quite honest. Is that a... It is! I know my pups are outside. I just needed this rabbit real quick. It's all good. I do have some regurgitation that I can still feed them. I didn't think I would because mine's starting to get low, but not low, but below where I would have anything to feed them with. That one has a stick that they're playing with. That's so cute. They should all be able to get a little bit out of that pile. That one's so cute. They're all cute. I swear they change color. Honestly. Well, I think that's a good place to end episode 4. We moved dens, which was a huge thing. This den should do us for the rest of the small puppy stage part of the game. We tried to do some hunting. We got a couple of injuries, but nobody's hungry. We're extremely tired. But hopefully next episode we'll be able to make another successful hunt, get our pups a little bit heavier, probably at the 15 mark, hopefully, I am hoping that's where we'll get them next episode. And I think at 15 pounds, we're able to move on to the next portion of the game. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel pretty good about the last couple of episodes. We've had no more loss, and loss is what we're trying to avoid. But anyway, as always, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next episode of WolfQuest Anniversary Edition. See ya.